Rain on the window makes me lonely, and time keeps on passing so slowly. The old man sitting next to me is falling asleep on a greyhound bound for nowhere.
Before the first space meeting that Payton attended, a wise Barrett Mergler looked into my eyes and said that there was going to be someone new at space. He said something along the lines of, there's going to be the new girl at Payton Lakey, Joe. I said, okay, so this will be interesting. So, and he said that it was highly anticipated, her performance at the space meeting. So we got to the space meeting, and there she was, and then she performed, and she played that Hell on Heels, and it sounds satanic, but it's not. And it's really that's the song that she it's kind of been her staple to this point. It's a great one for her, and she performs it like almost as if she wrote it herself, but she didn't. But it's a good one for her. It's a great song, and showed what she's capable of musically and performance-wise.
Should have been chasing you. I should have been trying to prove you were all that mattered to me. I should have said all the things that I kept inside of me. Maybe I could have made you.
So the first time that I heard about Payton and her audition at America Has Talent was actually through an email from Payton, and there had been an email conversation going on about Copeland and getting the space for a show. So I sent this email out to the entire group, and a day later I got an email from Payton addressed to the entire group, and I'm going to read that email right now. So this is what the email said on January 11th, 2013 at 8:24 p.m. Here it goes. Hi everybody. Separate from this, something amazing just happened to me. I sent in a video of myself singing at the Copeland show to America's Got Talent, and I got an email today from one of the producers asking me to come in for a private audition to skip all of the lines on January 26th and 27th. I'll be leaving for Chicago in 2 weeks. I am so happy! All caps. My parents are so excited. It's all because of Space Club. So I said, in response to Payton's email, I said, hey Payton, wow, wow, and wow. All caps. That is completely wonderful and exciting. Good for you. Knock 'em out in Chicago. Thank you for sharing the news. Looking forward to hearing more about it next week. Enjoy the weekend. And I'm sure that I probably cried a little bit as well. Actually, I know I did, which leads me into my next topic. The question is my favorite, or not favorite, my best memory of Payton's performances in space this year. Well, they were all fantastic. Every single one, absolutely fantastic. But the one that stands out to me the most, because it made me cry, was the show at Copeland. The first show at Copeland was the first time that I'd ever heard the song Greyhound Bound for Nowhere. It's the first time I ever heard Payton sing the song. And I remember sitting there behind the crowd, right kind of before the balcony seating. I remember sitting there listening to it, and I just started welling up, and I thought, oh my God, I am crying. Thank God the lights are out, because I am crying. So that one stands out to me the most. I would never forget that. It was just a brilliant, brilliant show, and I think that's one thing that Payton takes to the stage is the honesty, that passion for the music, and the truth, and it comes out. And believe me, it made me cry more than once this year. So.
Woke up early this morning around 4 a.m.
So I think there's a couple reasons why my senior year pretty much exploded with music. But one of them was definitely making my YouTube videos. So one day I was just singing in my room, and I didn't really ever show anybody that I could sing or play guitar or anything, and I was like, you know what, today is going to be the day. So I went in the bathroom, which probably isn't the best place for YouTube recording, but I went in there anyway and recorded myself playing guitar and singing. I think More Like Her was my first one, and I put it up on YouTube, and it ended up getting like 500 something views, and I was like really happy about it. So I was like, okay, my goal is to get at least 1,000 views on one of my videos. So I made the video Changed by Rascal Flatts, and that song happened to be really popular at the time that it came out, and I ended up getting like 6,000 views on it, and it's definitely one of my biggest accomplishments, and I'm always really excited about talking about it. And then some other reasons that my senior year like exploded with music was because of, honestly, all because of Mr. Mergler. When I met him, he was just my yearbook teacher, but then he gradually transformed into like my mentor for music. He pretty much got me out there, got me to perform with the Space Club, introduced me to Space Club, and I don't know, he's just one of the people that I'll never forget for the rest of my life, that he was the one that pretty much started my music career for me. And then he also introduced me to Joe West, who happens to be like my best friend now. Like, honestly, I've never been closer to anybody. It's just because, it's not that like we have the same kind of personality, I think it's because of our connection for music and the way that we both know how passionate we both are, and we love performing together and everything like that. Like, I literally talk to him every single day, like just about anything now, because we've become so close that we can talk about anything, all because of music. And he's definitely one of the most talented people I've ever met in my entire life. He could do anything with music. Like, you can give him a guitar and he can like talk music. It's just, he's like brilliant. Anyway, but yeah, Mr. Mergler and Joe West have definitely like formed my music career this year, and I'll never forget them, and I'm so thankful for them, all in all.
Take your memories, I don't need them. Take your cat and leave my sweater, 'cause we have nothing left to weather.